So last year I had been going to Real Life for a couple weeks and been hearing about the week of prayer and fasting, and I knew kind of about fasting before, but I never really actually practiced it. And after a lot of kind of thought and prayer, I decided that I'd jump into it, and it was good because at a pivotal point in my life where there's just a lot of decisions that I had to make, starting a new relationship with someone, trying to figure out what I want to do for a career, and also just coming out of a time of just kind of some personal struggles. It was one of the first times in my life that I ever really heard God speak to me so clearly, even to the point where He gave me a vision and something that I was able to kind of sketch out and put on paper. If you're contemplating whether or not you should do it, I just recommend just jumping in. I believe this week it kind of brings you to a place, definitely physically, but also very much spiritually, of the only thing that you are relying on at the end of the week is God. And I believe that it brings you to a place where you just take everything else out of your life, and the only thing left to hear and to lean upon is God Himself. So if you're worried about it, if you're nervous, just jump into it, try it. And my guess is that you'll come out at the end of the week with a much different view than you did when you started.
So last year, before the week of prayer and fasting, I heard about it at Real Life, and then I heard about it at Calvary, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. I've never really done anything like that before. So I decided to go to the first early morning prayer meeting, and it was a really awesome experience. Just a sweet time of corporate prayer and worship, and just a really good time to press into the Lord and see what He had for us that week, and just kind of being awake before the world was awake, I guess. And so I kept going throughout the week, in the mornings and the evenings when I could, and I kind of fasted from a few different things and tried to just press into the Lord and see what He had for me. And it was a really awesome starting point for me to just kind of get into an intentional prayer life. I feel like the Lord really moved and spoke a lot that week. And so I would encourage you, if you're thinking or praying about doing it, I would encourage you to join us because it's an amazing experience.